going to be talking about the muscles of the thorax and abdomen. The muscles of the thorax and abdomen. I am Ekechukwu Dora of Anatomy Made Easy. Muscles of the thorax include the pectoralis major, which flexes the arm, adducts adducts the arm and medially rotates the arm. This is pectoralis minor. It protracts the scapula, depresses the scapula, and stabilizes the scapula against the thoracic wall. This is subclavius. It depresses clavicle. It depresses the clavicle and anchors the clavicle. This is serratus anterior. It protracts the scapula. It holds the scapula against the thoracic wall and upwardly rotates the scapula. This is the thoracic wall muscles. Yes, let's talk of the thoracic wall muscles or respiratory muscles. We have the external intercostals. These are the external intercostals. It elevates the ribs and assists in inspiration. This is the internal intercostals. It depresses the ribs and assists in forced expiration. These are the innermost intercostal muscles. They assist in respiration and act with the internal intercostals. These are the subcostalis muscles. They depress the ribs. These are the transversus thoracis. Transversus thoracis. They depress the costal cartilages and assist in expiration. This is the diaphragm, the primary muscle of inspiration. It increases thoracic volume by expanding the thoracic cavity. It separates the thoracic and abdominal cavities, as you can see. Let's look at the muscles of the abdomen. We have the anterolateral abdomen. Here we have external oblique, compresses abdominal contents, flexes the trunk, and rotates the trunk to the opposite side. Internal oblique, compresses abdominal contents, flexes the trunk, and rotates the trunk to the same side. Transversus abdominis, compresses the abdominal contents, supports abdominal viscera, and increases intra-abdominal pressure. Rectus abdominis, flexes the trunk, stabilizes the pelvis, and compresses abdominal contents. This is the pyramidalis. It tenses the linea alba. This is the linea alba. Let's look at the posterior abdominal wall muscles. One is the psoas major, that flexes the hip and flexes the trunk. Here is the psoas minor. It is a weak trunk flexor. This is the iliacus. It flexes the hip. This is quadratus lumborum. It extends the vertebral column, laterally flexes the trunk, and fixes the 12th rib during respiration. Let's look at the pelvic-related abdominal muscles, like the muscles of the pelvic floor, the levator ani. It is a muscle that supports the abdominal viscera. It supports the pelvic organs, and it resists increase in intra-abdominal pressure. We're going to talk about it when we look at the pelvic floor muscles. I am Ekechukwu Dora of Anatomy Made Easy. Don't forget, the diaphragm is the chief muscle of inspiration. Transversus abdominis is a main compressor of the abdomen, while external oblique muscles rotate trunk to the opposite side. For now, let's leave it at that. Thank you for listening. See you next time. Bye-bye.